Hey everybody, Darth Bryboy here. So this is a announcement of sorts. Now there are some videos where I've made announcements and I've never followed through on them because life, for lack of a better excuse I should say. So this is something I've wanted to do for a while, the 24-hour movie marathon of sorts. So this I got from Zarenizarak in his Day of Life video from the early 2010s, from 2012 specifically. He shot it in May of 2012, but uploaded in August of 2012. I think because at the time his internet was down. He said that in one of his videos. So what I have up here is something talking about the 24-hour movie marathon, and I don't think you can see that because sometimes autofocus just sucks like that. There's one way of doing this, which is a movie I have never seen before, a movie that I want to see, or a movie I have heard I should see. Now what I like better is Ryan Chataway's 24-hour movie marathon, or maybe there's a certain criteria. Maybe I'm just going to combine all these into one challenge. So I'm going to go with 1, a movie I have never seen before, which there's a lot, especially down here, there's a lot. 2, a movie that I want to see, or a movie I have heard I should see. Again, there's a lot of those. 3, watch one film over 180 minutes. I do have a plan for that. I'll get my little list once, get this damn thing organized. It's 1 in the morning when I'm recording this. 1:19 in the morning. Watch one film you have no interest in watching. Again, I have a lot of those because most of those were Black Friday deals where I was like, oh, this is a really cheap movie, maybe I want to see it. And then it's just sat on my shelf for years and years and years. And I look at it and I stare at it and I go, why the fuck did I waste money on this thing? So we get a lot of those. Watch one Best Picture movie, which I have a decent collection of those. I'm going to double check. I'll just look up the Wikipedia page for Best Picture winners. And the ones that I have, I'll just watch. Watch one of your favorite films. So that's the easiest for me. Now, of course, I do have a lot of favorite films, but my default go-to favorite film is Toy Story 1, which I have here. In fact, why don't I gather the materials really quick? Okay, so I'm kind of cheating here. With, I'm not going to watch all of these, but I've got a pretty good selection. So I'm going to be combining the lists. So I've got a lot of crappy movies. So let's go with this weird clusterfuck of a 24-hour movie marathon. Okay. So I'm gonna roll with a combination. Let's go with number 1. A movie I've never seen before, which is a lot of these. So for the movie I haven't seen before, I went with the cult classic Heavy Metal, because I've never seen it. I bought this pretty cheap back in 2017, 2018, 2019 even. One of my Blu-ray updates probably shows the year of when I had this, so go to that playlist if you really give a shit. So a movie that I want to see, or a movie I've never heard, or a movie I have heard I should see. Okay, easy. Oops. We got to go to Criterion for this. Marriage Story. With Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver. Easy reason why I love Scarlett Johansson. And I bought this last year, and I want to see it. Or I've been told I should see it. So then this is the one where we combine this list with Ryan Chataway's list, which he graciously had in the description. So for 3, my favorite movie, or one of my favorite movies, Toy Story, classic. I'm not sure if I watched the 4K or the 10th anniversary edition. Mostly because the 10th anniversary edition has the old school Disney logo with the Pixar logo and the transition into the film that I vividly remember when I was a child. So, Toy Story 1 for that. A flop. Now, the flop and the movies I have not seen, or the movies I have no interest in seeing, kind of blur. But for the flop, I decided to go with The Green Hornet, which I have seen. I did see this in theater, and my ex-girlfriend actually got me this DVD. You'd think I'd want to get rid of it because my ex got it for me, but hey, it was a nice gift at the time, and as long as the DVD still works, I don't care. So we've got our flop. Now for foreign film / remake, which I could have swore I had here. We have Parasite. So I've got Parasite here. Now there was a Best Picture category on some other part of this list, so we'll just shoe in for Best Picture. I'm gonna watch The Artist again, which I haven't seen since I had my old tube TV. And I think I actually watched the Blu-ray on my PS3, but it was formatted weird because it wasn't proper 4:3. It was a 16:9 image that would eventually stretch to 16:9 from 4:3. And my phone just shut off again, which is lovely. Now we have 2 180+ minute films. This is the easy one. 2 superhero epics. Avengers Endgame and the Snyder Cut of Justice League, which I bought, which arrived literally this week. So this makes, of the films I know I'm going to watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is getting insane. So we got 8 fucking movies here. And I know I pause a lot, so this is going to take way longer than 24 hours. So I'm probably going to fail this thing. Straight up. But I'm going to attempt it, and I'm going to ask one of my folks if they would like to participate in this insanity with me. So that'll be fun. Now for a movie I have no interest in seeing, we have several. And ironically, they're all done by Sony. Go figure. So let's go with the first piece of shit. The Charlie's Angels reboot from 2019. I bought this for reasons I don't even remember. Men in Black International, which I got to complete my Men in Black collection. and the 2016 Ghostbusters, which I got to complete my Ghostbusters collection. So we need to do a randomizer. The fourth Men in Black movie. So we now have 9 movies. This is going to be insane. But a lot of them are really good, thankfully. Or, yeah, honestly, a lot of these movies are really good. Because we got 2 superhero epics. We got one of my favorite films, The Artist, which is another one of my favorite films, but it also overlaps with the Best Picture winner. Parasite, which is a movie I've heard I should check out, and double as a foreign film. Green Hornet, which I recall enjoying when I was younger. I did like it. Marriage Story, which I've wanted to see forever, but I know in my heart of hearts that it's going to be a very, very intense movie to watch, just on the emotional and dramatic level. And Heavy Metal, which I think is a cult classic. And Men in Black International, which is not a good movie. I don't know why I even had that in the same breath as the other ones. Should have picked Panic Room. Oh well. So, hopefully, I will be able to do this. I don't start work just yet, so I've got free time. And these are all Blu-rays. Well, actually, Green Hornet's a DVD. But most of these are Blu-rays, so the picture quality is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm annoyed, because if I wanted to watch a Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson movie, I should have picked Thor Ragnarok. But, no. I'm watching Men in Black 4. Shit. To honor my late Uncle Arnold, who I have no memory of. So, with that in mind, live long and prosper. And, this is going to be an interesting marathon when I get to it.